This marriage is a fraud. This marriage is a fraud.
Yet love is stronger than a will. Oh, carry my heart. Carry
You have nothing left.
This proves she only married you for money. You never trusted me from punking test times, from the very beginning. It all began with one impossible choice: a debt, a contract, and a lie that changed everything.
The road is long beneath the sun. A child still walks, though hope is gone. Father's hands built dreams from dust.
Your father borrowed 4 million naira and never paid it back.
But I have paid every month. See, here are the receipts.
Your father's debt is 4 million. I'm taking this shop today.
You can't just...
Clear out by Friday, or I scrap the machines.
The voices of the ones once here. When money speaks.
Pretty dress. Shame the bride is for. We'll have to find another tailor.
Grief doesn't pay debts. Only money does. And I didn't have any.
You're married, not engaged. Married, with a certificate on file 6 months before the date. He's been dead for a year and he's still running my life.
Your cousin Dara has already filed a claim contesting the will. If you don't produce a wife in the next 2 weeks, the board votes on whether control passes to her instead.
I need a dress made. My assistant said you were the best in the district.
I'm closing. As of Friday, I don't have a district.
I heard. Eze Balogun, 4 million.
How do you know that?
Because I bought your debt from him an hour ago. It's mine now.
I'll forgive it. All 4 million. In exchange, you marry me. On paper. 6 months, minimum. No romance, no expectations.
You want to buy a wife the way you bought my debt.
I want to solve a problem the way I solve every problem.
With a transaction, you're the only person in this city who has more to gain from saying yes than to lose.
I keep the shop. In writing.
Done.
And you don't touch my father's machines.
I don't even know what that means, but meh. Done.
There are 11 rooms. Take whichever one you want. My assistant, Funmi, will brief you on what to say if anyone
asks how we met,
What do I say?
that it was fast. That's not even a lie.
I told myself I was here for the shop, for my father's machines. I told myself that every day for the first 2 weeks.
What does that smell?
Dinner. Don't judge me, I usually cook on a single burner.
It's not bad.
Low bar. No, Ted, I mean it. Nobody's cooked for me in this kitchen since my grandmother was alive.
A tailor. He married a tailor to keep the company from me. The marriage certificate is filed. It's legal. Dara file doesn't mean permanent. Find out everything about her. Everyone has a debt, a secret, or a person from their past who wants something. I want to know which one she has. She wants 12 pieces, custom, delivered in 10 days, only if you sign this exclusivity contract. I forgot to be careful about paper. That was the mistake.
This exclusivity clause doesn't just bind your work. It transfers ownership of any design you produce for the next 2 years to the buyer's parent company.
Do you know who owns that company?
No?
She wanted grounds to prove you're using this marriage for financial gain, which on paper, this contract now supports. She's gonna use it to challenge the will.
I signed it because I still think like someone who can't afford to say no to money. That's what 6 months hasn't fixed.
Then let's fix the contract before it fixes us.
This document proves Toby's wife entered this marriage.
Reconsider whether the succession condition
Has been met.
Toby, is this true? It's true that it started as an arrangement. I bought her debt. I offered marriage instead of forgiveness because I needed a wife on paper. What Dara's contract can't open you over.
What Dara's contract can't prove is what happened after. That I stopped checking the calendar for when 6 months would be over. That I started hoping it wouldn't be enough time.
But I signed Dara's contract because old habits don't disappear just because your house gets bigger. That's on me. What isn't on me is being used as a weapon in someone else's inheritance fight.
The contract is clear on the terms.
You built a trap out of my worst instinct. That doesn't make the marriage fake. It makes your case built on my mistake, not his.
Deliberately engineering a contract to entrap a board member's spouse is the kind of thing this board takes very seriously.
I was protecting the company's interests.
by manufacturing a scandal. We'll need you to step back from active board matters while this is reviewed.
What Dara's contract can't prove is what happened after.
You could have let the board think whatever kept the company safe. You didn't.
Lying about how we started would have meant lying about everything that came after. I wasn't willing to do that.
6 months isn't up yet.
I know.
I don't want to leave when it is.
I was hoping you'd say that before I had to.
People often ask how we met. I tell them the truth. It began with a deal, a debt, and a deadline neither of us chose. What I never tell them is that signing the agreement was the easiest part. The real story began after the paperwork ended. Love didn't begin when we signed the contract. It began when we stayed, long after the deal was over.